Welcome to Weird Panda TV. Today we're sharing 20 essential tips for jogging and running in hot weather. Whether you're a seasoned runner or just starting out, these tips will help you stay safe and comfortable during your summer runs. From staying hydrated to finding the right clothes, we've got you covered. So grab your water bottle and let's get started. Number 1. Allow time to adjust to the heat. If you live in a climate that changes from cold to hot, give yourself 2 weeks to adjust to running in the heat. During this time, do easy base runs at a relaxed pace. Focus on your effort level more than your running times and speed. Number 2. Check humidity. Humidity can make a big difference in how hot you get while running. If humidity is high, it prevents sweat from evaporating on the skin, which can quickly lead to overheating of your brain and organs. When humidity is above 40%, it makes the heat feel more intense and impedes the body's ability to cool itself. When you check the weather, look at the heat index, which accounts for the temperature and humidity. If humidity is high and the temperature is high, consider working out inside. If you do run outdoors, go slow, stay in the shade, and bring plenty of water with electrolytes. Number 3. Avoid intense workouts on hot days. It is a myth that only beginning runners are affected by the heat. In fact, going faster generates more heat, so elite athletes are especially at risk of being affected by the heat. Avoid speed workouts and fast-paced runs on hot days. Do some relaxed pace base miles instead and save the speed workouts and long runs for cooler days or the treadmill. Number 4. Prehydrate before your run. By drinking 16 ounces of water 2 hours before your run. This is also a good time to have a meal or snack. And 15 minutes before your run, drink another 6 to 8 ounces of water. Number 5. Hydrate on the run. Bring hydration on your run. Everyone's sweat rates vary, as does the amount of heat you're dealing with, so we recommend listening to your body and drinking when you're thirsty. A good basic hydration guideline for running in the heat is to drink a minimum of 4 to 6 ounces every 20 minutes. Number 6. Take electrolytes. When we sweat, we lose essential minerals through sweat, including sodium, chloride, potassium, magnesium, and calcium. Put an electrolyte tablet in your water or opt for a sports drink with electrolytes for hot weather running. If you go the sports drink route, look for low sugar options. Number 7. Wear moisture wicking clothing. Running clothes with moisture wicking fabrics will help you stay dry and keep your body temperature more regulated when running in high temperatures. Look for lightweight, loose clothing made of synthetic moisture wicking materials such as polyester and nylon. Number 8. Wear light colors. Lighter colors absorb less heat and darker colors absorb heat, so opt for lighter colors. Number 9. Protect against the sun. Wear a hat, sunglasses, and sunscreen to shield against harmful UV rays. Number 10. Avoid peak heat hours. Avoid running at peak heat times, which are between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Run in the early morning or later in the evening to avoid the hottest times. We recommend running in the early mornings as much as possible because the heat often lingers for hours after sundown. Number 11. Stick to the shade. If you have to run when it's sunny, stay in shady areas. Running near water, by trees, and in shade from buildings helps diffuse some of the heat. Try to avoid blacktop and cement as much as possible as it holds more heat. Of course, if you're running in a big city, avoiding concrete is not always possible, and sometimes running in the shade of buildings is the best you can do. Number 12. Adjust your training schedule. We runners can get caught up in numbers and stats and stick to training plans no matter what. But sometimes Mother Nature has other plans. If your only option is running in heat and humidity, you will need to adjust your training program. This can mean cutting miles from long runs, rescheduling speed workouts, or doing shorter runs in general. Number 13. Adjust your route. If you are running in the heat, look at your route and revise if needed. Sometimes you will need to cut your running route to be shorter, in a shadier place, or to go by a water stop. Do what you need to do to make sure you have the best chance of staying hydrated and cool on your run. Number 14. Run with someone. Having a running buddy improves your safety while running in heat and humidity. If you or your running partner gets too hot, then you can stop and help each other to get out of the heat and cool down. Note, if your dog is your running buddy, you should not run with your dog in the heat. If the temperature and the humidity percent totals 150°F or more, do not bring your dog on the run. Number 15. Share your location. If you run alone, it's a good idea to share your location, especially if you're running in heat and humidity. Running apps such as Strava have the option to share your location with a trusted contact. or you can use a safety app like Road ID to share your location. Number 16. Be flexible. Be willing to adjust your workout program for the heat. Many runners get frustrated with their slower times during the summer months, but that is normal given the heat. You will run slower than usual in the heat. For every 5° Fahrenheit rise in temperature above 60° Fahrenheit, your running pace will slow by as much as 20 to 30 seconds per mile, according to Runner's World. Number 17. Check your meds and alcohol consumption. Limit your alcohol intake during periods of high heat. Also, be aware of your medications and their possible effects on hydration. Alcohol, antihistamines, and antidepressants can have dehydrating effects. If possible, don't consume dehydrating medications right before your run. Still take your prescription medications, of course, but talk with your doctor about any heat-related risks and how to mitigate them. Number 18. Consider your age. Heat affects people more as they get older. Sweat glands become less efficient as we age. If you're at an increased risk of heat illness based on your age, talk with your doctor about when it's too hot for you to exercise outside, and always err on the side of caution. Number 19. Know the signs of heat illness. Signs of heat exhaustion and heat stroke include heavy sweating, cold, pale, and clammy skin, a fast, weak pulse, nausea, vomiting, muscle cramps, tiredness, weakness, dizziness, headaches, and fainting. If you experience any of these symptoms, move to a cool, dry place, drink water or a sports drink, and put cool, wet clothes on your body or take a cool bath. The signs of heat stroke include the same symptoms of heat exhaustion but more intense, with a high body temperature, confusion, and losing consciousness. Call 911 for immediate assistance if you or someone you're with has a heat stroke. Number 20. Exercise indoors. If you're in a heat wave that won't relent or you must exercise during peak heat hours, then do an indoor workout. Run on the treadmill, lift weights, go to the gym, or do a HIIT workout at home. The key is to be flexible and stay protected from the most intense heat and humidity. Thanks for watching our video on 20 tips for jogging and running in hot weather. We hope you found our tips helpful and are better prepared to tackle those hot summer runs. Remember to stay hydrated, wear light clothing, and take breaks in the shade if needed. And don't forget to listen to your body and adjust your pace accordingly. Happy running!